Hard to believe that next week is already Christmas, and if you're planning on traveling, there's some certain things that you should take care of before you leave your home on vacation. Run your garbage disposal. This is a pretty typical thing that is often overlooked by a lot of people, but if you plan on leaving your house for a few days, get some citrus rinds, maybe some lemon, maybe some orange, throw them in the garbage disposal and make sure you run that thing before you leave. If you're not using it every single day, the potential for something to sit in there and start to smell is going to go way up and you're going to come back to a smelly house. Take care of your mail. You know, there's a couple different ways that you can take care of this, but you definitely want to do something with your mail. If somebody drives by and they see that there's a ton of mail in your box, there's going to be an indicator that nobody's home and they may not be back for a little while. Definitely not something you want to do just in case anybody is looking for a place to rob. So one of two things can go on there. Talk to your neighbor, ask them to go ahead, pick up all your mail for you, hang on to it until you get home, or you can even contact the post office and ask them to hold onto your mail for a specified period of time and then deliver everything once you get back. Invest in security. Okay, this one's gonna be a little counterintuitive because you're not gonna invest in a security system just for a short period of time while you're going out of town, but studies show that if you just put up an ADT sign or some other security system, that is enough of a deterrent in and of itself to keep thieves away from your home. Social media safety. You know I've touched on this one before, but if you're going out of town, make sure you check your settings on your social media. It's fine to share posts with people that you want to, but you don't want to make everything public while you're away. If you have people that you absolutely need to send photos to, you can post those online with specific settings on what friends to share them with and then go back and make them public after you get back. Turn off your water main. Especially over Christmas, this is a great idea. Obviously, you're probably gonna leave the heat running while you're out of town, but things happen. Sometimes furnaces go out and houses can get extremely cold. Go ahead and preempt this additional plumbing problem by shutting off your water main if you can as well. It'll make things go a lot smoother for you in the long run. Park a car. Even if nobody's actually home at the house, talk to one of your neighbors. If you typically have a car parked in your driveway overnight or other times during the week, ask somebody if they would mind parking one of their cars at your house just to make sure that somebody's home and watching the house. Hide your spares. You know what? It's probably a good idea to go ahead and have a hide a key for those certain situations where you need them, but if you're gonna be gone a prolonged period of time and people start to notice that, there's typical spaces a lot of people utilize for those keys, and somebody who's pretty savvy is gonna start checking those spots to see if they can get in your home without having to break anything. Randomize your lights. Utilizing timers is absolutely a great thing to do to turn on lights in your home while you're gone. Gives the illusion that somebody's there, right? Well, here's the truth of the matter. We've all seen Home Alone, and we know that those guys are casing the neighborhood and they know exactly what time, which lights are coming on which house. The truth is that is inspired by actual thieves and what they do. And if they're casing a place and they've been watching for a while, there's a good possibility that if your lights come on and off the same time every day, they're gonna know you're not home. Go ahead and set those timers to come on randomly in different times on different rooms, and it's gonna help you out a whole lot more. Hey, thanks for checking out the Aaron Advantage here on YouTube. Really appreciate all of the feedback that I've been getting from everyone. And as always, you can find a link for the article where I found this information in the description box below. Like this video and make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with everything I post.